Bae, I think we should tell them. So
yet another side quest.
We have a lot of we just have a lot of interest, which I think is a good thing. I don't want to like do the same thing for my whole life.
I like these hoes big. Oh, this is my friend Sydney's merch.
Exactly.
Yeah. Beanie do. A little beanie do. That's perfect. Ah, it's beautiful. Low friction.
I'm like making this sound way more clever than it is. It's not that clever, but
it's like, you guys can have sloppy seconds from us.
That's how we stay sustainable in the world.
Don't even think about that.
Ugh, capitalism, man. Hello and welcome back to the Gab. We're not in our normal seats, are we, Bae?
No. Don't even think about that.
Sorry. We're screen printing. We're back in the garage. We're back in my pa's garage. And we're gonna screen print some shirts. So Sid put out her EP in October. And we printed some of her merch, which had her name on it. But she sent me a text message back when we first started talking that said, if I was to bitch to anyone, they deserved it. From the second she sent me that, I was like, I literally texted back, put it on a t-shirt. And so we have done just that. So we are printing more because we sold pretty much all the sweatshirts that we printed at her release show.
Yes.
Thank you so much if you came. Especially thank you so much if you bought one.
If you bought a little merch.
And friends have been texting Sid or like telling us anytime that they see us like that they love their shirt and that they get compliments on it and that they wear it a lot. So that's so cool to hear.
I love that it's like a very, to me, it's a very personal piece of merch. Like if you know, you know. And it's a direct quote from me, but it's also something that's not like, it's also a design that could be just like it's not directly related to me or my music.
Yeah, we're not putting her name on it in any way.
We always talk about how it's like, especially when you're a really small artist.
Yes.
Which we did do some designs with my name, but
they just said like Sydney Conley's a hypocrite. Like it wasn't like Sydney Conley.
We just talk about how sometimes it's kind of like, it's more fun to have something that's more, what am I trying to say? It's a conversation starter too.
Yeah.
Like if someone sees you wearing something and they're like, oh my God, that's so funny. Where did you get that? Then it's like, oh, this is my friend Sydney's merch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we've kind of posted it on our stories and we've had friends buy it. And
let's begin work.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna multitask.
This is our test print.
Yeah, we're gonna do a quick little test print because we haven't
Okay.
printed since October. And it is now December. Where did I put that?
Are you sure this is clean?
I wiped it on both sides. That's why we're doing a test print.
The A looks like it's gonna be a problem, but isn't the A the one?
The A is always the problem. But let me hit it. Let me hit it again.
Oh my God, I hate this noise.
What noise?
The noise of you cleaning the thing.
Oh. It is a pretty not enjoyable noise. I'll give her that. Okay. Let me just take this beanie do.
Beanie do. A little beanie do. What that beanie do? Get it?
What that beanie do?
Yeah, what that beanie do? Like bean, like split.
Oh, bae. I get it. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to push some ink through there and just give it a test. If the shirt fucks up, it's fine.
Yeah, we can do a couple prints on here.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so back to what we were saying. Yeah, we just feel like merch is definitely one of the best ways for small artists to make money, like actually make money on their music, because streaming does not pay very much, especially when you're not getting millions and millions and millions of streams. So we're like, let's make like fun merch. So what we think is the coolest part of it is that we print everything on thrifted things. So
most of them are vintage.
Most are vintage. That's what I was gonna say. We try.
I know the word vintage is thrown around a lot these days, but
this is like actually like
most of these bad boys are vintage.
Yeah, not all of them, but
Certified.
like I'm so sorry. Like this is how you know. Like look at this Fruit of the Loom tag. Like that's not what the Fruit of the Loom tag looks like anymore. So you can just tell with the tags. But yeah, we're trying to be sustainable with it by not contributing to more waste out there. But it also is like come on, we all know how good like a worn-in sweatshirt is.
Totally.
You know what I mean? So
Totally.
we feel that it makes for a better product anyway. So not only is it more sustainable, it's like cozier, it's unique. There's no two that are the same. And it's fun. Like, I'm sorry, like
one of a kind wear.
who is selling sweatshirts with fucking turtlenecks? You know what I mean? Plumas.
Nobody.
I've never seen it personally. But yeah, so that's the goal, is just to have,
Should I do 3?
yeah, just to really push her through.
Oh, sorry. This is the 4th.
Whatever, just clear her out now. And let's see what we got. Lift her up, Betty. I'll put the beanie do up.
Okay.
It's
perfect.
it's beautiful.
Low friction.
Low friction. We will do an episode about low friction. Don't make me get into it now.
Low friction could be a thing.
Low friction will be a prompt.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Okay, we'll put that on the die for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweet.
So, fuck yeah.
Looks great.
Clean. Oh wait, there is definitely some pinholes.
Oh, shit.
I can definitely cover up
What shall we do first?
some of them.
Oh, this color is so cute. Wait, I can't even show the people this one because this one's for us.
Yeah, sorry. Shout out to everyone who bought one.
This one's
From
for
us.
us. The shape,
Honestly,
are you kidding?
the pinholes like aren't that bad.
They don't bother me, to be honest with you.
It kind of adds a little something, something. I am gonna cover up one little section with some tape.
And just like our series, why am I forgetting the name? Writer's block. We're leaning into a lack of perfection.
Letting go of perfection.
Letting go of perfection.
We're just,
Does it matter which one I do
we're both
first?
perfectionists with stuff, and sometimes it makes us not do
anything.
the things that we need to be doing. Which is just like
Oof,
making
look
stuff.
at this. This
'Cause we
isn't even a
actually enjoy-
brand. It's just like a tag.
Yeah, that one, I think the tag got taken off. Motherfucker.
All right, nice big gray. Ooh, this one's nice because it doesn't have the
Wait,
band at the bottom.
and we're back. Let's see how this one goes. So basically, pinholes is just when there's like some holes in the screen, so a little bit of ink gets out.
Just like
But they're-
tiny little speckles.
They're like microscopic little specks, and sometimes you can't even see them, and then other times you can. Is this third?
Yeah.
Yeah, just do 3 and see how it goes. And also, while she's printing that, we're selling sweatshirts currently for $20 and then shipping for $5. We're trying to keep these affordable right now while we're beautiful.
The A is a little wonky.
Well, that's kind of what I was going to say. While we're trying to perfect the process and while we're still newbies and like everything's not going to be like perfect on there, which I kind of like because it gives it like a distressed look almost. So that's why we're selling them like a little bit lower right now.
I kind of want to keep doing 4 passes because I don't want all of them to look like that.
No, you can do 4. I just
And
wanted
this
to
one
test.
looks a lot better.
No, I just wanted to test 3. So yeah, no,
Yeah,
we will.
that's
This
fine.
looks good, but yeah.
I don't really like this sweatshirt that much anyway, so.
Oh,
that's
I
why
do. I
use
love
it.
this one.
It's just like small.
So here's it's technically a medium.
I like these hoes big.
Yeah, we like them oversized. We've been trying to get like the biggest ones that we can find. So yeah, you can barely see the pinholes on this one. So, and a lot of times they just end up washing out because it's not thick. It's not a lot of ink that gets through. So, anyways, back to our little conversation. We just think that it's kind of fun to have merch that doesn't necessarily have to say like the artist's name on it. Like if I see a shirt that just says something that I think's funny, I'm a lot more likely to buy it. Like if it's just a funny shirt
like,
or it just
we
looks
saw
cool.
that in the sales at my show.
Yep.
Because we sold a couple of the shirts that said my name or said like, there was another one that said, Got Your Hands Dirty, which is like from one of the songs. And we sold like 2 or 3 of those. And then we sold so many of the bitch ones.
Yeah, like this one's just funny. And we're gonna come up with at least another design or 2, like one that's probably gonna be pretty gay. I printed one back in the day that was like suffers from same-sex attraction. I want to redesign that one in a
one's
cooler
cute,
way.
yeah.
And so we'll probably do some of those.
I'm trying to figure out
We're just trying to
This
do
is,
like
a little
cool-
bit lopsided. I'm trying to make sure it's like.
Yeah.
I just
Once
feel like
again, they're
it's-
not going to be perfect.
Okay, I
Go
feel
with
like
your gut.
that's kind of good,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Okay, we're going to print some, and I have to turn on this gun, which is really loud, so like we'll be right back.
Bye.
Okay, we're about halfway through. They're turning out superb.
We've had some duds,
Not too bad.
And
There's
we've
just one crooked one, but
had
like
some winners.
we're gonna try them all on as well, just to see kind of how they sit. But oh, this might be like my favorite one. It's worn in such a good
No.
way. It's okay. We got all these
It's
good deals.
literally such a bummer.
We're
Like,
still gonna cure it. It's okay, babe.
It's not okay.
Yes, it
that
is.
Sucks ass.
This is what happened. Like, we're not getting them professionally printed, and that happens. Bae, I think we should tell them. So
Yet another side quest.
we have a lot of side. We just have a lot of
She's
interest,
coming.
which I think is a good thing. I don't want to like do the same thing for my whole life.
No.
As we have discovered that we think that selling merch that is vague and not just someone's name on it is like a better idea as a way to sell more, because you can sell something to people who don't know your music or don't give a shit about your music, honestly. We came up with an idea that we think is going to be a really great way to sell merch, but it's not merch. I'm like making this sound way more clever than it is. It's not that clever, but
It's like-
we're basically like, we're going to
Okay, so
resell things that we find as we thrift, because we thrift so much. And Bae came up with the name, so I think, or we kind of tag teamed it. You came up with the idea for the name, and then we started shooting off a bunch of like
Yeah.
things. So Bae,
it's called Tuvage Vintage.
that's where we're going to be selling like the bitch merch. That's where we're going to sell like maybe things that we thrift that we are like, oh my god, this is such a cool piece.
But it doesn't fit me,
But,
or
yeah, it doesn't
it's
fit
not my
right.
style.
Exactly. And we're not going to be selling things expensive. We're not trying to make a job out of this.
No.
But we are trying to fund our
We're not
creative.
we're not the people at the
We're not-
Goodwill bins that shove you out of the way for a t-shirt.
that Joe
Yeah.
that we have coined.
Slip
What
of
did
the
you
tongue.
what did you call?
Oh, I just call them like the vintage bros that like
Yeah,
are
I'm trying to say
crazy.
bro, and I said Joe, and that just makes it even more crazy because that's my ex-husband's name. Either way, Sid calls those the vintage bros, like the people that you can just tell are there to get stuff to resell. So we are slightly gonna be reselling stuff, but it's gonna be,
But we're better than those guys.
we're not gonna be charging a bunch of money. Like we're literally gonna be just barely charging more than we pay, because we're just trying to fund, like, money that we make from this will like go towards Sid making music. That's a perfect one. Like we're gonna put it towards like our video ideas, like any money that we spend to make these videos, or like Sid putting out music, me, needing camera gear for us. Like we just want to try to fund that. So
Yeah.
that's why. So basically, instead of getting a bunch of merch that like, no offense, Bae, no one wants, and no
Yeah.
offense to me, no offense to either of us, like no one wants merch for anything that, because we don't have an audience.
Right.
But if we can reach people that just want like, oh cool, not everyone thrifts. Like some people don't want to go through the time that it takes to find good stuff thrifting. Some people don't really care to go through it because it's like dirty or whatever.
Right.
But we are obsessed with estate sales and thrifting. So we're like, let's just like,
We love the thrill of the hunt.
yeah. And we also like, we'll wear stuff like a few times and then we're tired of it, or maybe we thought we'd wear it and we don't wear it. Instead of taking like our items to Buffalo now, we're just gonna throw them on Tuvage
Yeah.
and see if other people want them for like an actual affordable good price. So
Right.
that's our newest thing. Everything that we start thrifting that we either don't wear, are done wearing, or never wore but think is cool, it's gonna be clothes and like house items. It's just gonna be things we think are cool, and we're gonna try to resell them to make a little bit of money to put towards our creative projects. And
Yep.
that is Tuvage.
Tuvage.
So we're gonna wrap these up. If you want one, right now it's gonna live on Instagram, but we will get them listed on a website at some point in the near future. Okay, the Gab is coming back. Don't you worry.
The Gab is back.
This is the Gab re-entering the world right now. Beautiful.
This one's for us.
Yeah, this one is for us. Look at this beautiful blue color. Just to give you an idea.
Don't wrinkle it.
Sorry. To give you an idea, Bay is such a good perfectionist about getting these things centered. First off, look at the tag. I'm sorry. Like that's what we look for is like good worn-in sweatshirts, good colors. This blue one is gorge. So this one is gonna be ours. So sorry about it, guys. But guess what? If we stop wearing it and we get tired of it, we're gonna then resell
You guys
it.
can have it.
And that is how
You guys can have sloppy seconds from us.
that's how we stay sustainable in the world. Like, why are we not doing that? Why are we not just like selling our clothes to like friends and local community members?
I don't even know.
You know what I mean? Like, ugh, capitalism, man. Okay, love you guys. Bye.
Bye.